Elliot Hughes for Fight Night Network, joined today by former Octagon MMA bantamweight champion Jonas Mågård. Jonas, how are you feeling ahead of this weekend's fight?
All good, all good. Feel very prepared, feel very ready for this fight. It's been a long fight camp, so can't wait to go in there and show what I've been working on.
Your 25th professional MMA fight. You're an experienced fighter now. You're someone that's been through the game, seen everything. How can you use that experience to your advantage this weekend?
I think it just comes down to like I just came from a loss and I've been filling out some holes that I've been seeing in my game from my last fight, and yeah, so that's where my experience come in. I'm always learning. I'm always getting better from fight to fight. So yeah, I don't know if that's from my experience, but that's just how I am.
In your division, since Felipe Lima left for the UFC, there's been some inactivity around the title picture. I know we had the cancelled title fight not long ago as well. Do you think with a big win at the weekend, you've earned your shot to get back in that title fight?
Yeah, definitely. And as well, I'm the only one who can sell a title fight in Octagon in bantamweight. From what it seems now, I would like the fight to have been a rematch for the title against Igor, but now they're gonna do Jack, I think, against it. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, definitely on my eyes is on that. But now my focus is 100% on Farbod and getting the job done.
Let's talk quickly about that last fight of yours then, because split decision, people always say don't leave it to the judges, but the judges are there to do a job. Now, you
Yeah.
weren't particularly happy with the decision. Have you rewatched the fight back since, and what do you make of it?
Yeah, I still think I took the first two rounds. I was a bit hurt at first round, like 20, like 1 minute in the first round, but then the rest of the first round I was dominating. Second round I hurt him and I was dominating. Third round I'll give it to him. I gassed out there. I had a very hard weight cut, so yeah. But when I see it back, I understand how the judges can give it to him as well because the first round was very, very even. If you see of the damage, but I was still controlling and I was still like for the rest of the round. So yeah, it's just one of them. I've learned from it, and now it's more damage over control for the next fight.
Well, it was a fun fight to watch. It was one of my favorite Octagon fights
I'm
last
happy
year.
to hear.
The
Thank you.
first two rounds, especially. I mean,
Yeah,
as you say, you got hurt at the start, then you managed to hurt him. Your back control was definitely what dominated the second round. Uh,
yeah.
can we expect to see a similar fight, or is it going to be a bit more measured by your account and a bit more dominant this weekend?
Nah, hopefully it's going to be more dominant. But I always come in there to put it all on the line and give the fans, a exciting fight. I don't think I've ever been in a boring fight in Octagon. So yeah, I'm not planning on changing that now. The guy I'm fighting now is a bit of a boring fighter, so I feel like it's up to me to make it exciting.
Yeah, your opponent this weekend, Farbod Iran Nezhad, he's got that style where fighters like Merab Dvalishvili in the UFC have been that constant kind of holding pressure where they want to push you up against the fence. They want to be holding you and touching you the whole time. What
Yeah,
can you do to try and negate that and make sure that he's not just leaning on you and trying to win a decision?
a lot of anti-wrestling. I used to wrestle a lot in MMA as well, so I know what works and what doesn't work. And I know what's the hardest part if you have that style to have to deal with, and that's why I'm gonna go in and be. I'm going in there, and I feel like he's holding on because he don't really want to fight. Um, so I'm gonna use that against him. I hope he's gonna come in and throw some more hands. His last fight was very very boring. So, but let's see. I'm prepared everywhere. I've been preparing for him, not specifically for him, but his style for the last eight weeks. So I feel very good. I'm very prepared.
Obviously, as we said, his grappling's one of his main assets in the cage. But as you touched on then, your wrestling in your last fight was one of the big things that got a lot of the points for you, especially in that second round with the back control. So Do you think that we could see some offensive wrestling from you, or is it going to be you want to keep the fight standing and try and, take his head off?
I don't know. I'm open for everything, but I just want to win, and I think I think I definitely can wrestle with him as well. I think he has a very good wrestling, but I think my MMA wrestling is just better than his. Uh, and you see it with him just holding on and yeah. So it depends on where the fight goes, but my main goal is just to break him. Uh, because I know, like, if you come in with a mentality you're just holding on to people, it's because you don't really want to fight. And I've seen some holes in his game, and I think I'll be able to break him.
So you're in an interesting position at the moment where a win will be a title shot against one of two guys that you've already fought. One of them
Yeah,
you beat, the other one was a split decision. So
yeah.
is there one of those two that you'd rather fight? And how do you match up against either of those now that you've fought them before?
I'd rather fight Ego again. I need that tip off my shoulder. So yeah, I hope he wins. I also think because it was a split decision, and compared to Jack, I think I proved my point in that fight that I was level above. So yeah, I would like to fight the Ego fight.
Would that be a different fight being 5 rounds for a title, do you think? Because I know you mentioned that your cardio wasn't what you wanted it to be last time, but 5 rounds, I'm sure you'd be more prepared to go that distance. Do you think that benefits you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm good at the 5 round fights, but uh, the thing that happened last time was I had a very bad weight cut, and I felt that in in the third round. I came in very heavy. I think it's the heaviest I've ever been doing a weight cut. So there's some things I've changed there, um, and yeah. So, but 5 rounds fits me perfect. Like I can when my cardio is good, I can keep going. And yeah, there's just some things we have to change up. I've been a bit lazy with, I would say.
And I have to ask then, it's going well this week. Obviously a few days out from the weigh-ins, the weight cut's feeling good, feeling better.
Yeah, the best weight cut I've had. Like I'm so ahead already, and I feel very sharp. I feel very energized as well. So a weight cut is never nice, but for now I feel very good, and I can see I'm on track. So hopefully it's gonna be easier this time.
Perfect. And then you're of course fighting another opponent in their home country. Does that
Yeah,
anything for you? Do you like doing that? Do you like hearing
yeah,
the crowd get up?
that's my specialty. I always come and fight. First time I fought when I fought for the title, I came to Czech Republic and fought for the title there. Won the title. I've been in Poland winning titles against people from Poland. I've always gone to enemy territory and been winning there when it comes to the big fights. So it's something I'm very comfortable with. I like it better. I like to be a little bit of the underdog coming in to their hometown or their country, and everybody's like booing me and stuff. It was the same with Jack as well. Came to England, did my thing. Uh, it's just been an ongoing story in my career, so I'm looking forward to that a lot.
Well, last question then. Can we get an official prediction ahead of the fight?
Violent, very violent. I'm gonna come in there and hurt him in any aspects. So yeah, blood, violence, and domination from me. Uh, like I said, I feel like I have a tip on my shoulder from the last fight, and I need to go in and prove that I'm on top of the division here, and it's my division. So and also it's a fight that I've been wanting for a long time, like very long. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Well, Jonas, thank you very much for the preview. Octagon 73 this weekend.